Welcome to the Speaking Your Brand podcast. This is your host, AI Carol. Let me ask you something. Have you ever dreamed of landing more speaking gigs, but you're not sure how to actually get invited? Here's the truth. Speaking invitations rarely come out of nowhere. They don't just land in your inbox because you're amazing, even if you are. You need to build a clear, compelling personal brand that makes event organizers think, yes, she's the one our audience needs. So how do you do that? How do you build a personal brand that attracts speaking opportunities, not just once, but consistently? Let's start with a story. Years ago, I made a decision that changed everything. I committed to showing up consistently in my local community, not just online, but in person. I started going to events, getting to know organizers, offering to speak at luncheons, panels, networking groups. I didn't just pitch, I participated, I built relationships. And guess what? 2 decades later, I still have connections to people I met back then, because that's what a personal brand really is. It's not just your headshot or your tagline or even your elevator pitch. It's how people experience you. It's how they remember you, what you care about, how you show up, what stories you share. Here are 3 ways you can start building a personal brand that attracts speaking invitations. 1, show up where you want to get hired. Start local. That's your easiest entry point. Look into professional associations, co-working spaces, women's leadership groups, especially ones that align with your area of expertise or your target audience. Don't just search on Google, talk to people, reach out to friends or colleagues in your area, and ask if they know of groups or events looking for speakers. But, and this is important, don't cold pitch them right away. Instead, attend 1 or 2 of their events first. Get a feel for the people in the room. Chat with the organizer. Be genuinely curious and generous. People remember who contributed, not just who sold. Then after you've established that connection, say something like, I've loved being part of this group, and I speak on a topic I believe would be really valuable for your audience. Would love to talk about a future event. 2, clarify your signature message. This is where your personal brand really starts to shine. You can't be all things to all people. You want to be known for a specific message that conveys what you do, who you help, and why it matters. What are the stories you tell that connect with people? What causes you to light up and lean in? Think of your personal brand like a wheel with spokes. Your expertise might be one spoke, but your values, your mission, your stories, your perspective, those are what make the wheel whole. Event organizers aren't just looking for another presentation. They're looking for transformation. They want someone who isn't just sharing information. They want someone who moves the room. And the best way to do that? Make your message memorable and magnetic. Then tie it consistently into your social media, your website, your podcast, your content. 3, be visible consistently. This is the part that so many people skip because it takes time. But visibility builds trust and credibility. A great way to sharpen your message? Guest on podcasts. Regular listeners are great at spotting authenticity. They know when someone's just giving surface level tips versus when someone speaks from lived experience. Podcast interviews help you test your messaging in real time. You'll notice what stories resonate, what questions people follow up on. You can also go deeper using a short-form video series, a personal blog post, thoughtful LinkedIn reflections, anything that shows your unique perspective and builds familiarity. The more people see your name and connect it with a message they care about, the more likely they'll be to remember you when they're planning their next event. So let's recap. Show up and build relationships before you ask to be on a stage. Clarify your signature message so organizers know your value. Build consistent online visibility to support your speaking goals. Your personal brand isn't something you slap on like a label. It grows through meaningful action and honest connection. And here's what I want you to remember. You don't need to be famous to book speaking engagements. You just need to be known for something that matters to your audience. You're worthy of being on those stages. Let your brand do the work of getting you there. Want help creating your signature talk and personal brand message? You can find ways to work with us at speakingyourbrand.com. Make sure to follow the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify so you don't miss upcoming episodes packed with more insightful and actionable strategies. This on-demand episode was generated by my AI voice clone trained on speaking your brand content. Thanks so much for listening.